Hello everybody. So through this session we'll discuss our next story of Beehive, that is The Bond of Love by Kenneth Anderson. However, this is the story about the bond of love between author's wife and Sloth Bear, which was rescued by author. However, if we talk about sloth bears, they used to inhabit the forested areas, included these rainforest also. Sloth bears used to have shaggy hair and long muzzles. Muzzles talking about that pointed part of mouth. They used to dig using their claws into the soil, and after that using their muzzles like a pipe only, in the shape of pipe only, and they used to suck their food, which is not easily accessible. Areas like dead trees, so they used to suck things from there, and their main food is termites, so they used to suck through the muzzles only, turning it into the shape of a long pipe and suck their food from the soil or from any other, from where they are not easily, with the places which are not easily accessible. However, if we talk about Bruno, author's wife's pet, he got, as he also told us, that he got Bruno for her by accident only. As one day and on a trip only, they had gone to Mysore only, and there people were driving away these wild pigs from their uh, fields. So they were shooting at them and driving away these wild pigs. So what had happened that as many of them were killed and many ran away. So all of them just became now quite sure that nothing was left there. But then all of a sudden a bear, large bear, came panting in the hot sun, and author told that he definitely was not in a mood to shoot the bear for no reason, because it was not a threat that time for the fields. But then one of his companion did not think in the same way, and his companion shot the bear dead at the moment only. So the prostrated body, the dead body of the bear was lying on the ground, and all of a sudden they realized that something fur that moved on the body of the bear, and all of a sudden it separated from it and was taking round around the dead body of bear. Then they realized that it was a small bear cub only, which was riding on the back of the mother bear. And because mother bear was now dead, and it was now crying and creating those shrill cries only for the mother, so they ran towards this baby bear cub only, tried to catch it. However, the cub ran into the fields, and with a great difficulty later on, by chasing it, they were able to catch that. And when he came back home, he duly presented the baby bear, the bear cub, to his wife, and his wife was so very much happy to have a baby bear because they looked so cute. So after finding that it was a boy only, she named it Bruno, and she put a colored ribbon, red color ribbon also around its neck. So in that way, baby bear was presented to author's wife by him. So Bruno suddenly means within few days only it started having milk with that bottle, through bottle only. But a step further ahead only, that within few days more only started eating each and everything whatever was given to it. It started having, drinking and eating everything whatever was presented to it by his wife. And author said that everything is the right word, because he used to have everything, literally a porridge made of vegetables and nuts and fruits, everything it used to have. Apart despite from the fact that spices are there, chilies are there, and it used to have everything, ice cream, chocolates, whatnot, tea, coffee, everything it used to have for drinking and eating. Apart from that, Bruno was so much friendly also, and it became so much friendly with authors to Alsatian dogs also, and it was quite free to move from here to there. Means every part of the house was accessible to him. It was He was allowed to move here and there, anywhere when he was in his younger days only, and he was allowed to sleep in their beds also. But his this nature of uh, drinking and eating each and everything once put him into a great trouble. What had happened that uh, author only has put some barium carbonate for killing these mice and rats only, in his study only in library. What as he was allowed to move here and there, and he used to move here and there, so he found those barium carbonate, and he ate them. So as he ate the barium carbonate, the poison, his body became totally paralyzed. Paralyzed to the extent that he was not able to move. He was not able to stand even. However, bear, they used to be so strong. So he was able to drag himself on his stumps only, and he reached to author's wife. And then author's wife called author, and he finally took Bruno to the veterinary doctor only. He told the veterinary doctor that it's a case of poisoning only, and that the bear had eaten barium carbonate, the poison. So he took out all his books and medical books only, and searched in the index only, and then he asked him that which poison had he taken, and then he told that it's barium carbonate only. So the veterinary doctor found in his index barium carbonate, and symptoms are paralysis only, and then he found the treatment also, that an injection should be given, and then he ran for the syringe, and just given injection of the medicine. So in the gap of 10 minutes, two times Bruno was injected with 10 cc of antidotes. The Bruno in the beginning he was vomiting and gapping, but then after the second dose of antidote, his condition became much better. But surprisingly enough, after half an hour only, after 30 minutes only, Bruno was again in his position, standing like a again in his own, and he had a great feed, as if he was having his feed also. He was having food and looking towards author and his wife and all the family members, and telling that boss, barium carbonate is nothing to him, and he is all right. Author told that this was not it only. Next time he found a gallon of old engine oil, and he drank that. Actually, author had he had drained this engine oil from his Studebaker's old American car, and he has kept it as a weapon against these termites. So it was kept there, and Bruno found the liquid, and whatever was liquid, he found that to be inhaled only, swallowed only, for drinking only. So he took the uh, engine oil and he drank that all, but surprisingly enough, it had no effect on Bruno. Nothing happened to him after having those 1 gallon of old engine oil. So as the month passed, Bruno has grown into a bigger size, and it has even uh, surpassed the height of Alsatian dogs only in months only. But in nature it was quite you can say sweet, as it was in the beginning only. But in size only it has become ferocious and so much fearful. However, he was so mischievous and playful. He loved everybody, and everybody loved him also, especially his wife. She loved him so very much that she had changed his name from Bruno to Baba also. Baba, talking about a small boy. And apart from that, he has learned few tricks also. So if anybody commands Baba wrestle, So he used to come in the position of wrestling only, and anybody who used to stand in front of him for wrestling, he used to start wrestling with him and stumble him on the ground. And apart from that, if somebody just order him or command him, just hold the gun, so he used to take a stick and just point toward the person, as if he has really hold the gun. And if somebody ask him, where is your baby, so he used to take out a stump of wood only, and start cradling it like a baby in his lap. So in that way, he has learned few tricks also to play. And he was so much attached to that stump, he really considered that its baby, that he used to keep that in that bed of straw, and loved that, really, it was, he was really attached to that. But as he grew, now, because of the kids of the children of the tenants, he has to be chained most of the time as he grew up, because they had a fear that, it all in all, it's a beast only, and it could be dangerous also. And they suggested many a times that it should be changed, as it has become dangerous. However, it was not dangerous, it was larger in size only. But then, just because of their protest, it had to be changed all the time. So, author and his son advised the lady, author's wife only, to give it to the zoo only at Mysore. That it would be better for Bear now, for Bruno, to stay at zoo only, as it has grown into size, bigger in size now, and it will not be safe to keep him at home. So after weeks only, repeatedly they advised, requested, and then she consented. She agreed. So as she agreed, quickly author just made the plan to shift him to the zoo, thinking that maybe she would change her mind, and in that way the bear Bruno was shifted to the zoo at Mysore only. However, this is the first part of our chapter. We will continue the story in the second part. Thank you.